and welcome
Hello.
to Deaf and Dumb.
Hello.
I'm Dan.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
I can hear you.
Hello.
You're just.
Hello. I'm Dudley. Welcome to Deaf and Dumb.
I already said that part.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I missed it.
I came off the
I
top
didn't
with it.
hear it.
Yeah, I said it right after hello and
Oh.
welcome.
You said something?
Yeah, I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you should check your mic.
I'm getting levels. So.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I am in charge of that.
Are you? Well, am I getting levels?
Yeah, of course you are.
Okay. All right.
I'd sound pretty weird if I was just sitting here by myself, only recording me.
Yes, it would. No one would like it.
It's like listening to one side of a telephone conversation.
Yeah.
And
Out of context.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. I don't know. Sometimes I like to,
Decipher.
if someone gets a call, and you're trying to guess who they're talking to.
Yeah.
Whether
Usually I can figure it out when it's someone I know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that helps. That's a good start.
Yes. I know everything when I know it.
That's a good time to know things.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what episode is this?
This is episode 25.
25.
So
okay. The 2 bits.
We're one episode away from half a year.
2 bits.
Mm-hmm. 2 bits.
2 bits. It's 25.
What's a bit?
I don't know. Well, apparently it was like in old times, a bit was like 1/8 of a peso or something like that.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm not making this up.
So 1 bit is 12.25.
Yeah.
Or 12 point.
So 2 bits in American slang. 2
cents.
bits. 2 bits is a quarter. Yeah, no, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
12.5 cents. You can't have 12.5 cents.
But that's how it is, Dudley. I didn't make the rules.
So if you want change, they have to cut a penny in half.
No. You just round up. No one wants half a cent.
Exactly. No one wants half a bit.
It's not half a bit. It's a single bit.
Oh, whatever. Who wants a quarter?
No, we want quarters. You use
We want
quarters
all
a
the
lot. Quarters are 2 bits.
What are 1 bits?
I don't
What
know.
coin
A
is
dime and a
equivalent?
couple of pennies.
Okay. So what are you playing this week?
Well, let me start off with something because I played this last week and it was on my talk list. And I
too late, Daniel.
I didn't even.
It's too late.
Completely forgot to talk
You
about
talked about it last week.
I got the ranting about War Machine.
Yeah,
and
you took up all the time.
I know
with
and
War Machine.
I completely forgot to talk about this game, which is completely out. I'm using air quote because it's been in early access for a long time, and I've been playing it in early access for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So you were telling me that it was fully out, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And it's Starbound.
Starbound, yes.
Which is kind of like Terraria.
And
where it's a 2-dimensional voxel, crafting, survival, exploration game. It's a sci-fi one where you got a spaceship and stuff. And I've been playing it for a while. It's a fun game. It was a cool game already.
I have it. I never quite could get into it.
Yeah.
I always liked Terraria more.
Yeah.
It just kind of
appealed
to me.
They both had
their
their
controls
own
are kind of weird in Starbound for me.
Are they?
Well, it was. I know they changed some stuff, but it felt kind of wonky to me sometimes, and I never could quite get into it.
The scale is different.
Yeah.
Like you in relation to the blocks, and you mine out like multiple blocks at a time, as opposed to like Terraria is a little different that way.
Yeah.
But I liked it because it's kind of a sci-fi twist on Terraria.
Yeah, which I like.
Which is cool. And you get your own
the
spaceship,
thematic elements,
and there's vehicles.
Because it's got the steampunk.
You travel from planet to planet stuff. Yeah.
Got a steampunk for one character. Whatever,
yeah, there's the glitch race, which is a race of robots, and they have a medieval theme to them.
Yeah,
like their villages and all are old medieval castles and farmland, and then your ship looks like a castle.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's cool.
I haven't played it since they've added the different ship designs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you haven't played it in a while.
It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah, I played it a few months ago, and when they had added a bunch of missions and stuff.
Yeah,
as well as making it where you can upgrade the ship and make it bigger.
Yeah,
but and then the new version is playing it is cool because it has kind of a story to it, and there's a structure to the missions. While before it was just kind of like, here's these missions.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of.
So I'm seeing missions I've done before, but they're out of context. They're in context now.
Yeah.
So I know I'm out collecting things. It's pretty cool. And it was kind of fun to jump back in it. So I've been playing it off and on for the last 2 weeks. I
downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
I should say I updated it. But I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, so Starbound
1.0
is out.
It's out.
So it's been in early access for a long time.
It's been in early access for a while. We didn't buy the game. It was given to us.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Our buddy Seth. Who is
he's always giving us.
He's
stuff.
always giving us stuff, and that's why we like him. Well, not really. We like him for other reasons, but
I liked him before that.
It's a bonus that he gives us stuff, and that's nice. Thank you, Seth. He was like, because we played Terraria with him, and because he was a fan of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
we used to play with him.
We played with him a lot.
And then he was like, "Hey, this other game is in early access. Well, I thought we'd give it a try," and he bought a 4-pack and gave us 2 of them.
Yeah, and I remember. Like, I was confused because I used to think it was actually made by the people who did Terraria.
Yeah, it kind of has a lot of similarity, but it's not. It's different
not.
people.
It's a different company. It's made by Chucklefish.
Chucklefish, yeah.
Which has the funniest little logo.
Mm-hmm.
It shows this little fish, and it goes,
yeah, it's literally a Chucklefish.
Yeah, it's literally a chuckling fish. And I think that's funny. And it amuses me every time I see it at the beginning of the game.
They did do a little crossover thing, I think, at one point.
Oh, did they?
I think, or maybe it was that in a different game. I don't remember. There was some crossover between 2 games.
It wasn't. I don't think it was Starbound. It was another game.
Another game.
Yeah, another game had Terraria stuff in it.
Oh well.
But Starbound's cool. So if you like Terraria and you want like a spaceship travel, galaxy traveling spaceship upgrading version of that, where you're landing on different planets and you can go full circle around the planet if you walk far enough, then check out Starbound. It's completely out now.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll keep adding stuff, just like Terraria. They added stuff. Of course, I keep acting like they're made by the same people, so I assume they'll do the same thing.
They still add stuff every once in a while, but it's really good.
I haven't played it in a while.
I started to play it not long ago, but I didn't get very far because I don't know. I've been in a weird mood with games. I want to play stuff, but everything I have just not jumping out at me.
Yeah.
And I want something new, and I'm just kind of meh about everything I have right now, and so I haven't jumped into anything.
Yeah.
But I have been playing. I've gone back to a couple old games just for nostalgic sake.
Yeah.
I loaded Uplink.
Uplink, yeah, the hacking game.
Yeah, the hacking game from I don't know
forever
how long ago. It's on Steam. I got it in a Steam sale for like $1. A couple of years ago, actually. Never installed it. It was just like, oh, I played this game, and
it came out in 2001.
Really? It's been a really long time. I know it's been a while. And I played it. Actually, I didn't ever get it. A friend of mine gave it to us, and I played his copy of it. And I don't know if it was legit or not, but
no, it was because it had the case.
All I remember was a CD that said Uplink on it.
Yeah, well, we had a legit copy at one point because the original version, the CD key, the thing that was allowed you to make sure you had a legit copy, was on a jacket or a CD case, and it was a list of code, and you had to pick a certain thing out of a certain row and column and stuff to know what. It would ask you for a certain thing, and you have to punch that in to say, oh, you legitimately own this game. You didn't just download it.
I think what I had was a copy of the CD, and it had all the a list of codes written on it.
We had a legit copy at one point.
But anyway, I have a legit copy now. It's on Steam.
Yeah.
Really cheap. And I loaded it and played it. And I was like, oh, yes, okay. If you don't know, it's like it's a hacking game where it's very basic, very simple. But you have like a gateway computer and you connect to, and it's all like, you
pay to have your computer set up.
Yeah, and then you
can
have
all the security and upgrading stuff.
And you just start hacking other computers, and you work through network, and there's tracing, and there's password cracking.
I remember it being kind of hard, and I wasn't very good at it.
It can be pretty difficult, because your computer, depending on your computer, depends on how fast everything moves, and how many programs you can run at once. You have to run a tracer to let people know if you're being traced, and you have to but so you have to balance. It's like a balancing of resources, but also time management.
Yeah,
and it's pretty difficult pretty quickly, but the whole thing is it's pretty fun. It's kind of interesting. Really small game. I mean, it's all there's hardly any graphics. It's all mostly text and little map of Earth with the maps. And stuff.
It's kind of like TIS 100 where it just scratches this weird little itch.
Yeah, it's without the puzzle. It's not really a puzzle.
It's not really a puzzle game. It's kind of more of a survival game, really.
Kinda, yeah.
Because you're trying to go do these little missions without getting caught and going as long as you can. If you get
caught, you either have to pay a fine or you could go to jail and then within the game. I think.
Or I think you could just detonate your computer or something, and then
there is
of course that costs you a bunch of money and.
Yeah, so there's a whole thing, and it gets pretty complicated, where you can even hack banks and stuff and steal money, and it's pretty interesting and pretty open for what it doesn't really. It's one of those story things where you don't even find what the main story is. If you don't even look for it, you may not even find it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's this whole hacker revolution thing going on in it.
Oh, yes.
I never found out about it playing it. I read about it. It's like if you hacked certain systems, you would pick up details of this thing that's going to happen. It's virus going to wipe out all the computers or whatever, and you have to stop it.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
It's really you couldn't completely play without ever knowing about that. But it's interesting. I haven't played it a lot, but I used to play it a lot.
Yeah. I only played it a little bit. I never got that into it. It was cool, but it was I don't know. It was.
It's one of the things.
I think I was too young for it when I was playing it originally.
I'm okay with it, and I probably won't play it much more. I'd like a newer version of it, like if they made a new game, a sequel to it or something. Because some of the controls are kind of wonky, and the way you use things is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Has this weird drag and click thing, and it's some kind of weird, and it'd be nice for an updated, just for a newer user interface. The other game I played is also an old game. So Super Motherload. You're familiar with that? So
I remember Super Motherload.
There's a new version on Steam, which I have. And it's co-op, and it's this mining game. It's a Mars mining game.
Okay.
Where you're on Mars, and there's an old version of it, a Flash game. I used to play in high school. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah, I remember playing it in high school.
You played it well.
Browser-based.
It was browser-based. The whole thing is set on Mars. Well, I got the new version of it. Yeah. And I played it. It's different. I liked it though, but it's different.
Yeah.
But I was going through my list and I happened to see the news on it, and they had re-released. If you bought this one, you can play the old one.
Oh, really?
It's called Super Motherload Goldium.
Oh, okay.
Which is one of the resources in the game. And so I was playing it for a little while. It's kind of weird. But it's pretty fun. It's the whole thing is just mining deeper into Mars.
Deeper into Mars until you basically find hell.
Basically find the hell and the devil.
Yeah, and the devil and all kinds of
And it's really weird. The new one doesn't have the hell element.
It didn't? No. I remember playing through it, but I don't remember much about it. I couldn't remember the difference between the original and the new one.
The original one has this guy's like, hey, don't go deeper. Don't go too deep. And then you get to hell. Whereas the new one doesn't have that. As far as I remember, I don't know if I thought you still
fought the devil at the end.
You did fight something at the end, but it wasn't the devil. It was something
sure?
else.
I don't know if you know what you're talking about.
I remember something chasing me up from the bottom, but it wasn't the devil. Because I was kind of disappointed it wasn't the devil.
Not the devil.
Not the devil.
But I didn't know this. Okay, I just made this connection. Introversion software made Uplink. It's like their first game, one of their first games.
Okay.
Or at least first game on their Wikipedia list. But they also went on to make Darwinia. I don't know if you ever played it. I played it a little bit. I never got into it. DEF CON. And then one of the more recent ones is Prison Architect.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize it was the same people.
Okay.
I have Prison Architect. It's a fun little. I haven't played. It's fully out now. Yeah. And I haven't played the full version of it. I played it when it was in early access, and I enjoyed it, but I need to actually go out and play the full game. So that's the same people.
All right.
I didn't realize. I didn't make that connection. That's cool.
Other than that, I played Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we still playing Pokemon Go.
Still stuff going on with Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Some news. I have a little bit of news on that. If you want to go and jump into that.
No, I still got some stuff on the game stuff. We'll get to Pokemon Go. I don't want to spend too much time. I feel like all we've done for the last month is talk about Pokemon Go.
Well, I don't have a whole lot. It's just news, good news, or kind of good news.
Good news, everyone.
But
well, I've been playing. I play Starbound. I was playing. Still playing Overwatch some. Played today with our brother Bob.
Yes.
Robert. And
Rob.
I was playing Rob and Rob, and I played Anna some more, and I really like her. I did really well in a game.
Yeah, you like the support sniper?
I like the support sniper. I think it's really cool. I do better with her than I do with Widowmaker, the actual like attacky sniper.
Yeah.
But I do really well with her. I had a really good match with her. We also right now on Overwatch they're doing the kind of the Olympic Games special thing.
Yeah.
So everyone's got these like representing their country skins now, because they're all from different country, and some of them are really cool.
Oh yeah,
like some of them are just okay, and like kind of sportsy looking one. But some of them, like Mercy has one that's like this red and white thing, and it's really cool looking. And I don't even play Mercy, but Robert got it out of a loot crate. He got 2 skins out of a loot crate.
Oh, really?
Because that's his luck. I don't get that many skins. But the one I think is really badass, my favorite one of all. Not everyone got one, but my favorite one is McCree, who's the gunslinger.
Yeah.
Has the most America one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's got like an American flag draped over his shoulders. He's wearing like a red plaid shirt underneath. He's got a belt buckle that says USA. I'm like, it's the most badass thing I've ever seen. I'm like, this is cool. I haven't played McCree much, but I want that skin and I want to play him at that.
Yeah.
Just because it's so cool.
Will you get to keep it after the Olympics?
Well, yeah, it's just a new set of skin. I assume it's not going to go away.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would. It's just they released a new... And they have a new game type that's for the summer called Lucio Ball.
Yeah, which is a Rocket League.
Basically Rocket League, a smaller arena Rocket League where everyone's playing Lucio.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know everyone
everyone plays Lucio, and it's 3-on-3, and you're just... you're running around using the audio thing and punching attack. It limits all your abilities, but you're just knocking a ball around trying to score. It's pretty fun. Robert and I played 2 rounds of it. We won. We lost the first and we won the second. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. But it is basically like a scaled down clone of Rocket League.
It's only a temporary thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only for the summer. I don't know how long it goes. I don't know if it's just when they're running for the Olympics or what, but it's pretty cool. It was pretty fun, and they're running right now. They're doing their summer event with all the new skins and the specialized loot crates where you get the new stuff. But you were talking about being nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I discovered this thing today.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
We both discovered it today, I guess.
Around the same time, because you came and talked to me after I downloaded it.
Yeah, you came and I said, I just downloaded this thing. And you said, I did too. I already downloaded it. And it's called AM2R. It's another Metroid 2 remake, is what it's called. And I didn't know there were other ones. I don't keep up with the remakes of, like, fan-made. But the fan-made remake of Metroid 2 apparently using with all new music and using resources from Super Metroid and stuff.
Yeah.
They remade Metroid 2, which was an old Game Boy game.
Yeah, it's the old original Game Boy Metroid game.
Yeah.
Because the first one was on the NES, the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then the second one was on Game Boy.
Yeah, on Game Boy. I played it.
We have it.
We had a copy of it, and it was a hard game. I
it's
never
really
finished it.
I've come pretty close.
Yeah, you're just hunting Metroids.
It's the whole game. The whole game is just going... You're on the home world of Metroids, and you're just going through it and killing all the Metroids.
Yeah, and so you're just going through hunting Metroid, and there's 100 of them. Yeah, and they get progressively, they evolve and get harder and harder as you go.
Yeah,
and I never finished. I got really far in it.
I was pretty close. I got it on. I think I have it on 3D on my 2DS.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think I got it because I remember getting pretty far into it, but I didn't. It wasn't on the Game Boy.
See, I only played it on the original Game Boy, so it's been 10 years.
This was not long ago.
Oh,
this was maybe a year or so ago.
Okay.
I was playing it on my 2DS, and I got pretty far.
Yeah, so
I downloaded a remake.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
a remake of it, and I downloaded it, and it first annoyed me because the controls are really weird on a keyboard.
Yeah, I started playing it.
I couldn't do it that way.
I can't play it on a keyboard.
And
I
was
couldn't play Super Metroid on a keyboard. Yeah. Every time I tried to play the emulator, I couldn't do it.
I can't. It uses Z and X as your two main buttons, and the A and S, and it just didn't wrap right.
No.
And I couldn't get my head around it, and I kept hitting the wrong button constantly. So I stopped. And then I came and bugged you because my wired Xbox controller broke.
Yeah.
And so I switched to a Steam controller. So I tried to see if it would work with a Steam controller. It won't. But I was reading online to see if there was a way I could get it to work. And I read things that the guy had built-in support for the Xbox controller.
Oh, okay.
A wired Xbox controller. So I came and stole your Xbox controller, which you weren't using.
Yeah, I didn't even know where it was.
And plugged it in, and it works great. It's way better.
Oh, yeah.
So I started playing it a little bit. I played like 10 minutes or so of it, and get some memory stuff. The stuff was coming back. I was like, oh, I remember this. This is cool. So I'm gonna try it. Try to play through it. It's pretty cool.
I'll probably be stealing my controller back.
Yeah. So if you played Metroid 2 and you want to try out go kind of take a trip down nostalgic lane, or you've never played it and you've always wanted to, it's not a bit. You can download it for free.
Yeah, it's like 70 megabytes.
Yeah, it's really small.
It's really small. Yeah. I think most of that is the music.
Yeah, it's got some good music.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good just playing it.
So it's free. Go download it. Just search Metroid 2 Remake or another Metroid 2 Remake.
Project AM2R.
Yeah, or just Metroid 2 Remake. It's like the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
And we'll put a link in the description too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna check it out some more.
Yeah.
I got some games coming.
Yep, there's a game coming out this week.
Yeah, there is. A certain game we've been talking about for a while. I'm a little confused on what the actual release date is.
It is Friday.
Yeah.
The 12th.
Because No Man's Skies.
No Man's Skies.
The game we've been talking about pretty much since the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
That I've been talking about anyway. And it comes out this week, and I'm super excited.
Yep, it comes out Friday the 12th.
Yeah, it did get delayed. It was supposed to come out on Tuesday.
Yeah, it got pushed back
3 days. I don't know if I think that's just the PC version.
I think it was originally supposed to release in America on Tuesday, and then the rest of it on Friday, and they just pushed it back to Friday to release everything on Friday. I think that's what it was.
I don't know.
I don't really remember.
I don't know. All I care about the PC version.
It's coming out Friday.
It's on Friday, even though when I looked at it, it still said Tuesday on the Steam store.
Yeah.
But I already pre-ordered it.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and grabbed it, so whenever it becomes available to download, I will.
I'm debating if I'll buy it or I'll just download your copy.
Play my copy.
Your copy. I don't really need to spend the money.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I've been wanting this game for a while.
Yeah.
So for a reason I have flight controls. I'm excited to get those up and going and go exploring the galaxy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks great. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm not trying to overhype it. I know a lot of people have overhyped it, but I'm excited about it. It's like one of the new games I've been looking forward to. So
it's the summer game we've been waiting on.
Yeah, and I also when I bought it, I bought something else because Bethesda was having this weekend. I don't know if it's just for the weekend, but was having a sale on all their games because
Probably
of QuakeCon.
They usually do. Yeah, QuakeCon is going on.
QuakeCon's going on right now. We have a lot of friends there.
A lot of friends at QuakeCon in Dallas. It's a Texas convention.
Yeah, and so Bethesda was having a big weekend sale, and so they had a bunch of their games. Yeah, a bunch of their games. A lot of them, some of them are 50% off. So I grabbed Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
The New Order. Yeah. It's
been on my wish list for a long time. I haven't bought it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've bought it. If I have bought it, I haven't installed it.
Yeah.
But now I don't have to. I just
it came out in 2014.
Yeah.
And I heard good things about it, and I kind of checked it out, because it was one of the only games that Bethesda put out that I hadn't actually played, and I never played the original Wolfenstein, though I've heard nothing but great things about it.
I never played any of the
Castle Wolfenstein with the original. And I never played any of them, but I heard good things about this one, and it looks cool, and it was $10.
$10, really?
Yeah, because normally right now it's $20. You can buy it for $20 right now, and on sale it was 50% off. So I got it for $10.
Nice.
So I went ahead and, of course, it's a huge game.
Yep, it's 50 gigs.
It's 40.
40.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's unusual because a lot of times you see it's a 50 gig game, but usually only being
the download's 40. Once it unpacks, it's 50.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of them end up it's a 25 gig game, but it ends up taking up 40 gigs or something like that. This one's a 40 gig download. And so I got it 2 days ago, and I'm still downloading it over the nights. So I've only got like half of it downloaded so far. So I will be checking it out later in the week, and I will let y'all know next week what I think of it.
Yeah.
Assuming No Man's Sky doesn't just completely take all my time.
And it probably will.
It probably will. So I might not play it for a little bit because that might block me, but I'll try to get some of it in so I can talk about it.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm really excited about playing it. I did not get any War Machine games in this week.
Yeah, good. We don't have 30 minutes.
And I bugged Gary. We were going to, but he had a life to live apparently.
Yeah, he has other things he has to do.
So maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. If No Man's Sky doesn't take over my life.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I don't have any real news, I don't think.
Well, we kind of covered some of it already. We covered the No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
We covered the project, AM2R.
Yeah.
The Metroid. So there's some reports also that Blizzard is going to announce a StarCraft HD.
Like the original
in September.
StarCraft.
Yes, the original
StarCraft 1.
StarCraft 1 re-released in HD or whatever.
Okay.
Which probably sounds like to me it's just going to be ported to PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
That's usually what that is.
Yeah.
When they come out with an HD version.
Yeah.
That's all it is they put it on Xbox One or in PS4 to the newest consoles.
It seems strange that they're going back to StarCraft 1. I mean, if you want to play StarCraft, you pretty much can just play 2.
Well, my guess is the old missions. I mean, I didn't play the single player very much on the old. I did every once in a while, but most of the time I just played multiplayer.
Yeah.
I just really didn't care about the single player. So they're just bringing all that out and back to. I don't know. There's not much details on it. I don't know if they'll redo it or if it'll be just the old game, just
like reskin
ported to everything given a bump to work well and efficiently on the new systems. But supposedly they'll be announcing that in September. Pokemon Go. Let's run through some stuff on that real quick.
Okay.
Niantic is finally talking.
Yeah.
So it seems like they're finally communicating with the public why they did things. Because last week we spent a lot of time talking about how all the changes and how people are mad at them and they're not talking. Well, they've come out and they've talked about it. It seems to me that we were kind of right last week. That we thought a lot of the reason a lot of things they did were because of server issues, and that everything was burdening the servers too much.
Yeah.
While they're trying to roll out the game to other countries, most recently Latin America.
Yeah.
In fact, apparently, because of the trackers and stuff, pinging the servers and stuff, it actually delayed their release by like a week for the Latin American countries. So that's one of the things. So that seems to be the case, and they've made a lot of little changes, and we've found out a few more changes they've changed to the game. Pokemon don't appear as quickly. It's not much of a change. It's like 5 seconds to 10-second change.
But also, refresh rate.
Pokemon are harder to catch, too. I don't know if you noticed this.
I noticed a little bit.
I did, too. They run off more often, and they are harder to catch. But it seems to mostly a higher level, which I'm level 15, so I'm a little higher.
I'm at 14. I just got to 14.
So we're high level. So they tend to run off more, be harder at those levels. So that's probably why we're noticing it. But it's not really that bad. I still have just as much success. I just have to try a little harder. But yeah, there's that. So it seems like all things that they've taken out, like tracking and what's the other thing? I went blank. They're tracking. What's the other thing? Oh, save battery saver.
Yeah, that's the thing that's annoying me the most. Of course, like I said, I was using the battery saver thing, but I told you this before they took it away. I said I don't think it's working. It doesn't seem like I'm saving any power. If I might be saving a little bit, but it still seemed to drop my battery pretty quickly.
I don't really know because I kind of got used to it, and I was kind of knowing when to conserve my battery, and I kind of made myself efficient using the game.
Okay,
and so I got better with it, and so it got better, but I don't know if it's because the saver or not. Apparently, the battery saver on the iOS did not work.
Yeah.
So they took it out.
Yeah.
It is coming back.
It made my pocket hot.
It did, yes. It made my pocket hot, too.
Hot pocket.
Yeah, hot pocket.
But now I just do the same thing by not turning it off my phone and sticking it in my pocket.
Yeah.
So and then I end up opening menus a lot and stuff, and you know.
But yeah, it will be back though, and I'm sure some form of tracking will come back.
Oh yeah,
eventually
they will eventually once they figure a way to make it work better.
I saw a picture someone posted on Facebook.
The compass thing.
The compass thing. And it was a compass and it had the Pokemon in a circle ring and it said this is the way tracking should look, and that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. Like it doesn't tell you how far away or anything of it. It's just tells like you which in way that to general direction. There is Pokemon. So I like that. Maybe they'll do something like that.
I would prefer almost like a graphical thing on the map, like little, but I thought it would be cool to have like little footprint on the little map to kind of show you which way to go.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that would work because it seems like real tracking that way.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the way the tracking was before, where you
or what if they used the AR? You hold it up and it makes little scratch marks in the dirt, and you got to get down and look at it close.
That would be hard.
That would be resource heavy.
Yeah, it would be very resource heavy. They're trying to do stuff that's less resource heavy.
I just saw this article. It was posted today. Apparently, Iran becomes the first country to ban Pokemon Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really? I did not know that.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. It says the Iran Supreme Council of Virtual Spaces.
That's a thing? Okay.
Apparently it's a thing.
All right.
It has announced that Pokemon Go will be banned in the country.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So no hunting Pokemon in Iran.
Yeah.
It's illegal. Don't do it. If you're going to Iran, don't hunt Pokemon. And they may just have it where you can't even use it.
I don't know. Yeah.
For the safety of people going there. Other things. So in Ohio... A couple claim to have got a Articuno, which is the legendary ice bird.
Yeah, the ice bird.
One of the legendary
Frosty
birds. Frosty bird. What they claimed they had one. They posted pictures,
and they're full of shit.
Yeah, they posted pictures of it, and they claimed that Niantic gave it to them.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
Which is complete bullshit.
So they said they just gave it to him because of a glitch in the game. And they was like, yeah, right. If people were getting
we're just so cool.
Legendary Pokemon for having glitches, we'd all have one.
We're just so cool they sent us one.
Yeah, they claimed that they posted a picture. They even posted a picture of the email that supposedly came from Niantic.
I saw that.
And Articuno was spelled wrong.
I know, you think they would have got that right.
I don't think so.
No.
And, of course, Niantic came out and they said they didn't know what was going on there. They denied it. They did not give them any Pokemon. And then they have since taken it away from them.
Yeah.
They said it was either they used some kind of hack to get it, or they had a glitch and got it. So they took it away from them. So, which is kind of a sign to me that they are doing something, gonna do some kind of event with the birds.
Oh yeah.
And my guess is whatever team you're on, that's the bird you'll get a shot at getting.
But I don't. I'm worried because I don't like going outside.
You just don't. You want to be able to stay home and get your bird. I want to
be able to stay home and get my legendary. I don't want to go to some city center somewhere.
Why not?
Where there are crowds of people, like-minded individuals. I don't want to see.
Come on. It's cool seeing other people that are playing the game.
I
don't want to talk to them, but they're there.
I get uncomfortable with crowds of people, even when they are of the similar interests as me. Yeah. I'm not a fan of crowds.
Yeah.
This is why I do a podcast, so people can listen to me, but I don't have to see them.
Okay. I don't mind them. I wouldn't mind it.
I don't
depends
mind
on how far I have to go to do it.
You know,
I don't want to have to drive like 4 or 5 hours to some event or something.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll cover a lot of. It'll be everywhere, but I don't know what kind of form it's gonna take. I imagine. I don't know. Maybe you just have to go to a gym and at a certain time, or I don't know. It seems like if you do it at a certain time, people. I don't know. If you do it in a day, people who have work
won't be able to do it.
Yeah. And if you do it in the evening, or if you do it too late, I don't know. How do you know when to do? I guess
it's got to be a span of time.
It has to be,
and it's got to be
or like a whole day event or something.
It's like you have a 24-hour period to do something to get.
But something. How would they let you know? Do you just?
Oh, I'm sure there'd be
word of mouth.
I'm sure there'd be some kind of announcement or something.
Get to the gym.
Get to do whatever whatever. There's got to be some kind of announcement to it.
Or they're just going to deny it from us.
It might
be. Never going to give it.
It'll be 2 years before we ever see it. They'll wait till people stop playing it, and then they'll do something. They're still rolling it out, so it's not everywhere yet.
Yeah,
it won't happen until after that. Once they get everything kind of streamlined a little better. But yeah, there's that. I think that's all the Pokemon news I had. Oh well, no, not entirely true.
There's stuff. Our buddy Graham was sending me stuff
about.
Oh,
we got a PGR.
Graham told me about some stuff.
Graham sent you a report?
Yeah, he did.
Buddy Graham report?
No, he sent me. He was texting me personally. It was not like any kind of report.
Anything Graham says.
Graham was just chatting with me as we do about cool things because we're cool people.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent me. He was texting me about how originally he texted me a while back, sending me pictures of supposedly leaked images of the evolutions of the starter Pokemon.
Yes,
and we were kind of drooling over
them.
Because the Firefox one looks cool. It turns into like a big wrestling guy, and the Leaf Owl turns into an archer type thing, which is really cool. And the seal is still kind of a circus seal. So nothing too exciting there.
Nothing.
But
I saw these images.
Well,
cool.
There were they released a
video
of videos, and so there was apparently like more or less a confirmation of that those were.
I didn't see anything in the video.
In the video, it didn't have it, but it had one of the leaders of like the thing. Well, I don't know if it's the leader or one of the characters that's in the game. Showed up looked exactly like she did. She was on one of the art sheets.
Okay, yeah.
One of the concept art. She was standing next to one of the evolutions.
Oh, okay.
And she looked exactly the same.
Okay.
Like it was the same. I think it was even the same pose and everything. So it makes everyone think, okay, these are pretty close, if not exactly, but fairly close to what they're gonna look like. Which I think is cool. I was a little. I mean, the fox, the fire type, I think looks the coolest.
Yeah,
he's got a big wrestler one going. He looks cool. I was already pretty set on the Leaf Owl, and no, you don't like that one?
No.
Owleaf?
Owleaf is better.
I know its name, but I can't think what it is right now. And my biggest problem is it looks cool. I like the archer thing. That's cool. It's got these big wings, and it like uses its wing as a bow or something. I don't know.
What does it shoot?
I don't know.
Arrows?
Arrows. I don't know.
What kind of arrows?
Regular arrow. I don't know.
Does it eat things and then regurgitate them like owls do?
It just picks up
like
branches or something. I don't know. But I think it's got like a hood design thing. And it looks a little bit like a sphincter.
Really?
Have you seen it?
No. I don't remember that.
Let me see if I can pull it up and show you too.
This is fine. I'll take your word on it. Yeah, speaking of Sun and Moon,
because it kind of makes this closey hood thing, and it looks pretty cool, but it almost looks like a sphincter.
Yeah, okay.
So
we'll just have to see what the animation's like for it. Does it open and close?
I hope it better not like wink.
Contract.
Here it is. If I can get it to load, here we go.
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon, I'm excited about it.
I am too. I looked it up because I was worried. I was like, it was going to be like one of those things where it's only on the new 3DS. Like you could only play it on the new one.
And we don't have the new 3DS.
And we don't have the new 3DS. We have two DSs.
Yes.
I looked it up.
We have two 2DSs.
We each have a 2DS.
2DSis.
It will be available on 2DS, 3DS, and the new 3DS. You can play it on all three. No problem. So I'm happy. I don't have to spend more money to play.
Okay. I want, and I've been talking about wanting to get the upgrade, but I don't know how. I'm trying to figure out a way I can trade things in and get it a little cheaper. but
not working out.
Yeah, I just can't make it the accounting. Oops, I accidentally took it away from it. Here we go. Let's check out the this is the owl one.
Here, let me just get up.
You want to just come around
so you don't mess up our record.
There's the owl one.
Okay, I can see that a little bit.
Yeah, see, especially that one right there. It's closed up.
It doesn't look like that much. It more looks like a flower than a picture.
Yeah, let's go flower.
It looks like a
flower hood.
a tulip, a green tulip.
Sure, and this is the
I've seen them.
Yeah,
I specifically looked at the fire one,
the one you cared
about. I was really
about.
excited about the one I cared
cool
about.
Looking.
I didn't care about the other two that much, but the fire one that's the one I'm gonna play. So,
yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks awesome. I'm excited.
I just looked at it again. It looks like the fire's coming off his belt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's got like this, WrestleMania belt style thing going on, and it looks
pretty absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It looks pretty good.
I watched the video. They put out a new video showing off stuff from the game and mechanics in the game.
Aloha
is the island.
Yeah, I did.
But the coolest thing in it is they have new versions of classic Pokemon.
I know, and I think that's way better than shoving in a whole bunch of new ones.
So it has I can't ever say it. The execute.
There's Execute
and his evolved form where he's a palm tree or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they have a new version of him. He's like long and skinny.
Yeah, he's like a big, because he already looked like a palm tree.
Yeah,
but he looks like a short, stocky, fat palm tree.
Yeah.
Now he has like a giraffe neck. Mm-hmm. Where he looks like a long, tall palm tree. And it looked kind of funny. I thought a lot of people were like, just heavily amused by it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny looking. But it's pretty cool that they think. But they also have like the Ninetales.
Vulpix is the first
and
evolution.
It's kind of a ice version of them.
Yeah, there's also an ice version of the Sandshrew.
Ice version of the Sandshrew, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they all look really cool.
They look really good. And I'm curious to see what else they do. What other versions of them?
Yeah, I'm intrigued by like taking old Pokemon original and being a new region. They were a little different, so it was like a slightly different type version. Yeah,
they're like different types. So Sandshrew has got I like the Sandshrew. It kind of has an igloo thing going. Yeah. It's kind of funny. So I'm excited. It makes me more excited for the game because I'm like curious what else other one classic Pokemon might be in there, but it has a different type.
Yeah,
so it's slightly different.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because we've been playing Pokemon Go a lot, or Sun and Moon's not that far off, and we keep seeing little bits. So I've been kind of feeling the itch to play a Pokemon game. So I was playing the Pokemon Picross a little bit last night.
I still play that.
And I almost jumped into my Pokemon Yellow game, which I only got like, I don't know, a third of the way through the game, and before I got distracted by all the other games I wanted to play. So I've been kind of tempted to play it some more. I might jump back into it tonight and just play a little bit.
I still play Pokemon Picross. I haven't finished all of them yet. Because I'm paying money for it. So
don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I
heard that tone.
I'm just saying.
It didn't need saying, Dudley.
I didn't know you paid for it. But yeah, so
I paid what the game was worth.
I'm sure. I just don't want to pay it.
I've been really close. I'm weak sometimes when it comes to that stuff. Like how many times I've been like, I'm really tempted just to buy Pokeballs and Pokemon Go.
A lot, and I just I
haven't done it yet.
I've never been tempted to buy anything.
I run in every once in a while and I'll go hit downtown and get me some Pokeballs, and that spares me some cash.
Yeah, because to me, I'm just like, I could just drive and grab a bunch of stuff, and what's the big deal?
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend, $2 on virtual Pokeballs.
Yeah.
But the other thing on Pokemon Sun and Moon, I don't know if you saw this.
I see
coming
everything.
Out with Risk apparel.
Oh, yeah, I saw something about it.
It kind of looks silly.
Yeah, it's got like all the weird little things around it, right?
There's a thing in the game called Z Move.
Yeah.
And it's like this special move that you can that you can do once in a battle.
Yeah.
And it's like a super powerful move.
Yeah, it's an ultimate move.
But your trainer wears a wrist thing to activate it. Mm-hmm. Well, they have a real world version of it. and it does literally nothing.
It doesn't do anything?
Well, okay. I'll step back. It does two things. It lights up and it vibrates in time with the game. That's
okay.
It. That's
so it has lots of properties, lots of uses, Dudley. I don't know what you're talking about. Something that vibrates has lots of uses.
But it comes with 3 crystals, Z crystals, that you can change out on there.
Okay.
Again, does nothing as far as I can tell.
But Dudley, it vibrates.
I get it, yes. But it literally just syncs up with the game, and so when you're doing a Z move in the game, it will light up and vibrate with it at the same time.
And it cost a fortune.
It cost $30.
Dang, really?
Yes.
I don't need that. I mean,
you can already.
I can understand immersion.
You can go buy it right now, Daniel, for $30.
It's already out?
Not yet. You can pre-order it at GameStop.
Okay.
So you can go order it right now. Why don't you do it?
That requires me stepping into a GameStop.
It does come with a cosplay mode, so you can just turn it to that. So if you're cosplaying a Pokemon trainer, you can do the Z moves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. It's for kids, I guess. Or
sure.
Cosplayers.
I mean, okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Mm-hmm. That seems to be the big thing. It's like Pokemon come out. Let's put a wristband.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Pokemon Go has a Pokemon Go
Which is
Plus.
not out.
It's not out.
I thought it came out at the same time, but you informed me that it was not out.
It was delayed. It was supposed to come out this month, but it was delayed.
I guess don't know what it does.
I'm not 100% sure. Cause one, I don't think anyone really knows for sure how it works because it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
But basically, the way it's described is it'll vibrate when you're near a Pokemon, and you can click the button to catch it.
Yeah.
Which seems to make it really easy.
Yeah, it seems to circumvent. Like, does it take an average roll or something like that? I don't know.
Guess. I don't know. And I guess we won't find out until it releases.
Something.
How that works. But it will be out supposedly next month, September, sometime. They delayed it. But it's $30 as well.
Oh, so for $60 you can have a wristband for each of your Pokemon games.
Pokemon Sun and Moon, it comes out in November.
No.
I'm excited about that.
I'm glad it's a little ways off.
A little ways off.
Maybe I can
save up money.
Have some money for it.
Okay. Other things that happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
Telltale Games Batman.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah. I was very tempted by it.
I didn't get it.
I was looking at it.
I forgot it was coming out, actually.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was coming out so quickly.
Yeah, I forgot it was coming out, and I knew it was this month in August, but I didn't realize it was like the second day in August.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it, but the word is it's not very good on PC.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me.
It apparently has weird control layouts for it. And then also some people have been having trouble with the frame rate, like it going like 10 frames per second kind of thing.
Yeah, which is silly because it's not like a beefy game.
Yeah, it's not a beefy game at all. I mean, the game comes out on everything. It's from mobile. It's a mobile app.
That's what it is, you know.
And that's the problem. Yeah. Really, it's they porting it to so many systems. Somewhere it's gonna suffer.
Yeah,
it's just gonna happen.
One of them's gonna, not get quality controlled enough to.
Yeah, and
they'll fix it. They'll update it.
And apparently it's a common problem with Telltale games.
Oh, really?
The PC game version of it apparently seems to have issues.
Okay,
that's what I'm reading. I don't know. I haven't played any of them.
It has a positive review on Steam.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I mean, I hear it's good. It's not. It doesn't have any kind of shocking things in it yet, or anything. Yeah. As far as I know.
I'm curious. I watched the trailer for it. And I was intrigued. I just wasn't sure if again with No Man's Sky coming out, I didn't really need to spend more money.
I'm more interested in No Man's Sky.
Yeah. So I think eventually I'm gonna play some of the Telltale games.
Yes.
I don't know. It might be Batman. It might be the Game of Thrones one. I'm not sure which one I'm more interested in.
Yeah.
So probably the Batman one.
But yeah,
I think I'm really intrigued. It looks
has some
cool.
weird bugs too.
Yeah,
so
but
hopefully they'll work it out.
The story sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's like I think you're like taking on like the mob boss and stuff. It's not like, as far as I can tell, it's not like heavily. It doesn't heavily involve like the normal rogue gallery.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more of dealing with, at least for the first episode, dealing with like the mob the Gotham mob family stuff. Which sounds cool. I'm intrigued.
This is the problem I kind of have with Telltale games. They do games in episodes.
Besides their titles.
And yeah, we talked about that. They do games in episodes. Mm-hmm. So they have multiple episodes.
Yeah.
And they're all like, they're what, $30?
It was $25,
$24,
I think, for the first one.
I'd rather just pay $50, $60 and get a full game that's all
you just wait, and you can buy all of them for that price.
I guess.
Because I think you can get, like, if you buy, like...
But I feel like I'm being cheated.
Yeah, I don't know. Understand
that. I feel like I'm having to buy a game in pieces and not a full game.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't like it.
I think it's the only reason I haven't bought into them.
It could be.
Yeah.
The reason I don't like it is because there was a game that I was really a fan of that did this model, and it did not work.
Yeah.
Can you remember what it is?
Hold on, let me think. Oh, Half-Life 2?
Half-Life 2.
Uh-huh.
They had
they were like one of the first ones to do it.
Yeah, we were really one of the first ones to do it.
Because you had Half-Life 2.
And they were like, oh, we're going to do this episode thing where we release parts and then, they did
episode
2 of
1.
them, and it went nowhere else. And we still don't have a finished story.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just tainted the whole idea of doing episodic episodes. Because I paid a lot of money for those games. Well, maybe
not that much.
I think maybe
they weren't that expensive.
They were like $30.
Yeah, but they usually came with other games and stuff too.
Well, usually,
that was cool. I like that.
They were in a box set.
Yeah, that was cool. The orange box was really good.
Well, they released the first one, and it was small, and everyone's like, this is good, but it's too small, and it's kind of expensive for what you get. And so the second one, they had a bundle.
Was the orange box the first or the second one?
Orange box had the second one in it, I think.
Okay.
But it also was bigger. They made the second episode bigger.
Oh, yeah, the second episode.
And then they didn't do any more.
Yeah.
Episode 3 never came. Half-Life 3 hasn't come.
Yeah.
There is no more Half-Life. As far as we know, they're not making it. So there goes that. And
that's right. Okay, see, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, because the Half-Life 2, it was Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and introducing Portal was like really the takeaway game of that orange box.
Yes.
I mean, Team Fortress 2 was cool. Of course, it's free. Anyone can get it.
Yeah, now it's free, yeah.
But it was cool. I was like, oh, cool, a new version of Team Fortress 2.
It wasn't free at the time it came out.
No, it wasn't.
It was a $10 game.
I paid for it.
So did I.
But, and, because I had the orange box. In fact, because I had the orange box, it comes with a copy of Half-Life 2, I think, as well.
It does, yeah.
And so I had two copies of it. I don't know if I still have it or I gave it away.
I gave mine away.
I had it
for years.
Yeah, somehow I ended up with like multiple copies of different episodes in Half-Life 2, and I ended up giving them away or something. I'm sure I still have some of them.
But yeah, so maybe that's just tainted the whole idea of episodes.
I don't know why. I mean, you had Portal. Portal came out with episode 2.
But that's not an episode.
But Portal was great.
It's still not a part of Half-Life 2.
And it was, I know that. Well, I mean, it's in the same universe.
It is a great game.
And Portal 2 was great,
and
too.
I love Portal 2. Very good. I would love a Portal 3, but apparently Valve is afraid of the number 3.
They're very superstitious, apparently.
Though, I mean, there's all kinds of rumors that, they're making Left 4 Dead 3 or
I don't know.
Half-Life 3.
They just don't make 3s.
It's just, eventually they're going to do it.
Eventually. Maybe they're going to shoot their wad all at once and just release everything at once.
Really what they need to do is just make a bad game. Make a Half-Life 3 that sucks. Then the hype will be dead, and they can make whatever game...
It's never going to live up. It's never going to live up to what the people
It's never going to live up to it, so they might as well just make a shitty game, put it out there, and then people will shut up about it, and they can actually focus on a good game.
Well, Valve's always been about innovation.
Yes.
And you have to respect them for that. I mean, when they came out with Half-Life 2, it was a big push on the physics engine stuff. The whole game was basically a giant physics puzzle, and that was like a big deal at the time. And then all of their games have kind of pushed forward in some way, like with Portal, and then they keep developing. It seems like lately they've been doing kind of on the VR stuff.
Yeah,
and they're constantly they're constantly developing new stuff to accompany the game. So usually it's not just like they put out a new game just because they want to put it. They want to push themselves forward in some way.
They came out with Steam.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. And their attention kind of changed to that.
Yeah.
And so they still make games, but not as many. And then they're also understand their company lets their developers make the game they want to make.
Yeah.
They don't push them into, you have to make a Half-Life 3. They'll make it when they want to and are ready to.
And when they're ready.
Yeah.
And I know
they might be. It's just taking time.
Well, and I know that when they do, whatever it is, they're going to try to push technology forward and try to do something new and fresh with it and try to take this somewhere. Yeah. And that's cool. I always respect their game because I like that stuff.
But I wish they would come out.
I know. But, that's an old dead horse.
Yes, dead horse beaten. That's why they just need to put out a shitty game that it's called Half-Life 3. It just like make a game. Doesn't even start Morgan Freeman. Not Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman?
What is it?
Gordon Freeman?
Gordon Freeman. Not Morgan. Gordon Freeman.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't even star him. Just call it Half-Life 3, and it's like crap. And then you play it for 30 minutes, and it's done. And then everyone will be like, they ruined it, and that'll be okay. And then they'll actually they can wait 5 more years and put out a real version.
I think I'm fine with just waiting and seeing what they do.
I'm just telling you how they should kill the hype.
Okay.
Kill the hype. So
the hype's dead. There is no hype.
Is there no more hype?
Not really. I mean, there's a lot of grumbling and grumpiness that obviously that you are exhibiting right now.
Yeah. But, really? No, my grumbling right now is for episodic games.
Oh yeah.
Just give me a full game.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Though I am intrigued by Batman.
Yeah, I am too.
I don't know if I'll. It may be one of the things where I'll end up not buying it when it comes out, and I'll wait and
Steam sale.
Yeah, I'll wait and once they have the whole thing as one bundle to get all the episodes for the reasonable price, I'll end up buying it.
And then you get it on a Steam sale, so you get the whole thing for like $20.
Yeah, for something like that, and. So I'll wait. I'm not in a hurry to play it. And then one day, they'll say, "Hey, we're gonna put a Half-Life 3," and
well, hopefully they're smart about it, and they're not gonna be like, "Hey, we're gonna put it out next year." They'll just be like, "Hey, here's Half-Life 3." That's what they really need to do. They blow
the
people's
Bethesda
mind.
Model.
Announce
it a few months out.
Even shorter than that. Just be like. Well, they have to wait a couple of months because they got to ship it and all that. But
you got to market it. You got to have some marketing time.
You wouldn't have to. It would just blow up on the internet in seconds. They say, here we're doing Half-Life 3. It comes out next month, and then it would just blow up and stain. Actually, they wouldn't even have to do that because they could just be like, oh, it's exclusive only to Steam, so you just have to get Steam to do it. We won't even put out real copies of it.
Yeah,
and then just put it out that day, and people would go nuts. They'd make millions. I'm serious, they would.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, them just putting out something that says Half-Life 3 on the box, and it could just be a piece of cardboard, and they'd probably make a ton of money. It's a piece of cardboard with some poop in it.
3 poops. Half-Life 3. We're not afraid of 3s. There's 3 poops in there. All right, that's all I got.
Do you feel better?
Yes.
You got that out of your system?
Yes. All right, I don't have to talk about Half-Life 3 for another year.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to it. You cannot talk about Half-Life 3 until episode 125.
That's fine. That's not.
That's right. It's written in stone.
That's not a year. It'd be 70.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I think 100 episodes in a year. That doesn't make any sense.
It don't make sense.
There's 52. Okay, wait. There's 52 weeks in a year. So it'll be
episode 77.
You cannot talk. You cannot gripe about Half-Life 3 not being out until episode 77.
What if it comes out before then?
Then you still don't have to. You're not gonna gripe about it.
No, I know that. But what can I? Okay.
If it comes out, then we're gonna talk about it. Yes. Then we'll just be talking about it.
Right.
And if it's bad, I guess you can gripe. But we're just gonna be talking about it like we do with any game.
Okay. So Half-Life 3, we'll be
talking
about it.
You cannot gripe about Half-Life 3 not existing
episodes.
and for another 52 episodes.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
As always, you can find us on iTunes and Google Play. Apparently, no one goes there.
No one goes there, but it's there.
If you get lost, you don't know where to go to our website. It's deafandumb.com.
Deaf and Dumb.
D-E-A.
You want to start that over? D-E-F.
D-E-A-F.
E-E-A-F.
N-D-U-M-B. Deaf, the letter N.
Yes.
Dumb.
Deaf and Dumb.
Because we can't have an ampersand.
Yep. .com.
Even though ampersand is
deafandumb.com.
Deafandumb.com. All episodes are there.
You can comment on our.
You can comment on them.
You can follow us on Facebook.
You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter.
Or Twitter.
And subscribe to us. Make us feel better about ourselves. And or not, whatever you do, you. As always, new episodes every week on Monday.
Yes.
And thank you very, very much for listening to us rant about things. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.